And that's why our interface lets you talk to any model as if it were a teammate, not a tool. We call it
GPT-wrapper, 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 GPT-wrapper.
If you're building a startup or product that uses AI APIs like GPT, Claude, or Gemini, you've probably heard it called a GPT wrapper, and not in a good way. The implication being that your business is destined to fail because you're just putting a thin layer on top of someone else's technology. But here's the thing. This criticism is largely misguided, and I want to explain why. So let's talk about what's really going on here. The term GPT wrapper has become this pejorative label thrown around to dismiss businesses that are built on top of foundational AI models. The argument goes something like this.
That's the widest moat I've ever seen.
Drawbridge is up. No siege towers close enough.
Could swim it, but we drown in our armor.
Let's keep moving. Maybe we'll find an easier target.
Like this one?
These products have no real value because they're just a coating on top of OpenAI or Anthropic's technology. They have no competitive moat, and therefore they can't sustain a profitable business. Anyone could replicate what they're doing, so why would customers pay for it? Now, I understand where this criticism comes from. There's a legitimate concern about differentiation and defensibility in the AI space. But what this criticism fundamentally misses is the most important question you need to ask about any business. What is the actual goal? If the goal is to build a profitable business, then being a wrapper is not an impediment in and of itself. The only thing that matters is this. Does your business model generate positive cash flow when you factor in the costs of using these AI APIs? Think about it this way. You have a target market. You have their willingness to pay for your product. You have the quality of your end product and the value it provides. And yes, you have the cost of the AI model usage. If you can optimize these variables such that revenue exceeds costs, you have a viable business. It's that simple. The price of using AI APIs is available to everyone. It's published. It's not a secret. So the question isn't whether you're using someone else's AI model. The question is whether you can build a business model around it that works. Can you deliver enough value that customers will pay you more than it costs you to deliver that value? If yes, then congratulations, you have a business. Let's make this even simpler. Consider brick and mortar retail stores, merchandising businesses that have existed for centuries. By the same criteria that people use to criticize AI wrappers, aren't these businesses just wrappers too? What are they wrapping? Products manufactured by other companies. Think about it. A clothing store doesn't make the clothes. A bookstore doesn't write or print the books. A grocery store doesn't grow the food or produce the packaged goods. They're all just taking products made by someone else and selling them to customers. So why aren't they dismissed as worthless wrappers? Because they provide value in other ways. They provide curation, deciding what products to stock based on their customers' needs. They provide convenience, putting products in locations where customers can easily access them. They provide experience, creating an environment that makes shopping pleasant or efficient. They provide trust, standing behind the quality of what they sell. They provide service, helping customers find what they need. And most importantly, they have a business model that works. They buy products at wholesale prices and sell them at retail prices, and the margin between those two prices, multiplied by volume minus their operating costs, equals profit. It's not rocket science, but it works. The exact same principle applies to AI-powered products. Your value isn't necessarily in the underlying AI model. Your value is in how you apply it, who you apply it for, how you package it, what problem you solve, and how much your customers are willing to pay for that solution. Now, I will say there is one valid criticism of certain AI startups. If you're claiming to be doing innovative or breakthrough AI technology, claiming to have some proprietary model or unique technical advancement, and it turns out you're just calling an API, then yes, that's problematic. That's misleading. That deserves criticism. But here's the reality. Most startups aren't trying to be the next OpenAI or Anthropic. They're not claiming to have revolutionary AI research. They're just trying to build a sustainable business. They're trying to solve a specific problem for a specific customer base and generate either profitable cash flows or enough growth to be acquired. And for those goals, being a wrapper is completely fine. The entrepreneurial game isn't about reinventing every component of your product. It's about creating value, finding customers, and building something sustainable. Whether you're wrapping an AI model or wrapping someone else's manufactured products, the principles are the same. So if you're building on top of AI APIs, don't let the wrapper criticism discourage you. Focus on the things that actually matter: your customers, your value proposition, your business model, and your unit economics. Get those right, and you'll have a real business, regardless of what the critics say.